Hey, it's Vicky and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Thanks so much for stopping by. So today I'm going to be doing two different things. I'm going to be trying out some new makeup that I picked up recently from Ulta. And since all of the makeup that I picked up from Ulta was from the drugstore, I decided that I wanted to do a full face of drugstore makeup. Literally nothing in this video is using anything that's high-end. I know, what a concept, using drugstore makeup. But I thought that this video would be really fun. So I hope that you keep watching. But before I get into the video, I just wanted to address a couple things. If you ever feel like subscribing to my channel during this video, make sure that you do. It really helps me out a lot. And also make sure that you're hitting that thumbs up button and also that notification bell so that you never miss an upload from me. So with all of that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So I'm starting out with my eyes today, and I'm going to prime my eyes using the Revolution Pro Eye Elements Eye Primer in the shade Central. So honestly, the reason why I wanted to do this video is because there were so many cool new things that were released in the drugstore, and I'm so excited to talk about them and use them. I haven't used anything. I accidentally dug my finger into the first thing, which was the Milani Gilded Pastel Palette. I saw this and I was so excited. I knew that I had to pick it up. Now, I know that a lot of people might not be super excited about shades like this. I understand that completely, but just know that they had so many other palettes that were similar to this one, like a similar pan layout.
Hi, so it's editing Vicky. I'm not gonna do what those other people do when they show you what they look like when they're editing, because I don't look cute when I'm editing and I'm not gonna subject you to that. Anyway, I'm on the Milani website and there are actually a lot more palettes than I thought that there were. I thought there were like 3 or 4. There are legit 6 of these things. Just wanted to fill you in on that. All right, back to my video, bye.
But I wanted the pastel one in particular because I really love pastels. I love pastel purples, which you see right here. I love the pastel pinks and the peaches and the yellows and the blues. I just thought that this palette was so pretty. It really spoke to my soul and I felt like I needed to get this. That's also one of the reasons why I primed my eyes, because these are very light shades and they have a little bit of difficulty showing up on darker skin tones. So I'm not really sure how this is gonna look on my skin. I'm hoping it's gonna look really nice. Holding it up to my skin, I think it's gonna look pretty okay and look really nice, especially with the look that I'm going for. I'm going for a super like pastel moment with this. I think I'm gonna take the shade It Factor, which is right here. I'm gonna dip into the shade using a fluffy blending brush, blend this into my crease. I mean, it's definitely a pastel, so that's good. It's not like any more chalky than a lot of other shadows would. I don't actually know if it's like a chalky look. I think that when I blend it out more, it's gonna look less chalky and more pigmented. I think that this is just one that you've got to blend in a little bit more to get that fully pastel look that you're going for. Oh, actually, right now it's starting to pick up a little bit. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, so at first I had a little bit of concerns about this, but it seems like it's blending out a little bit nicer. So this is actually the first time that I've ever used a Milani eyeshadow and I'm pretty impressed. It looks really nice and it diffuses really nicely too. So that's gonna help us out a lot further down the line. I definitely know like a big part of this look is going to be the blending. I don't know, I think the blending is important for any look, honestly. That's showing up a lot quicker on this eye, but it's probably because it's Fallout City, like all up in that pan. Like this is a shade that we're using and she's dusty. I definitely don't think that this is something that I would apply after doing my foundation. Also, sorry if I sound sick. I've been battling an illness for like the last several weeks. It finally fully overtook me and I think that it's gonna keep overtaking me for a couple of weeks, honestly. I've been kind of unaware that I'm blending this up into my brow bone, but I honestly kind of like it. And I think that over top of this, I'm going to put this frostier one up here, Don't Be Jelly, and make that like a light shimmer. So I'm going to take this looser brush in the shade Don't Be Jelly, which is this really pretty metallic purple, and I'm going to dust that on the brow bone. I'm thinking because this is such a pretty pastel metallic palette, I might as well live my best princess fairy metallic pastel dream. Did I say pastel twice? I don't know, I can live my brightly colored fantasy. Then I'm gonna blend that back out. So I could either go Peacocking, which is right here, or I could take Super Bloom, which is this kind of peachy pink right here, or, ooh, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, yes. nice. I'm gonna take the shade Super Bloom, which is right here on this Wet n Wild blending brush. I'm going to start blending this in. I'm going to blend this onto the outer portion of my lid and my lid alone. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully I'm not like messing everything up. I'm gonna stick with it. Now I'm just kind of building it up a little bit more in the inner corner and on the outer corner so that it doesn't look less vibrant when I start adding glitter and glam and shine, because of course that's the next step. I'm gonna take that purple shade and kind of lightly blend, but I don't want to do it too much because I don't want it to end up looking muddy. So now I'm going to be showing you what I was looking forward to the most. e.l.f. recently came out with their own liquid eyeshadows. I've got some other ones, but these two are the ones that I just thought were so pretty, and I love the packaging. It looks really, I don't know, it just looks really adorable and pretty. I'm going to take this one because I thought it would look really pretty and glam on the lid. So this one is the shade Disco Queen. So here's the shade Disco Queen, and here is the shade Bling Bling. This one's more of like a rainbow reflection rather than like a standard silver shimmer, like back and forth kind of look. So the one that has the more reflective rainbow one is the one that we're going to be using today. It just seems the most pastel and extra and glitter and glam. So I'm going to apply this. Oh no. Okay, well, she did say that she was a disco queen, so I should have believed her. Well, I don't know. Let's like tap her out. Oh no, oh my god. Okay, well she has, I shouldn't have underestimated it. It's got pigment. It's there. So I'm going to just recreate that mess up on this side just a little bit more strategically and a little bit less anxiety. I'm going to put the shade Concrete Runway, which is right here, on a Morphe M321 brush. It's like a really sharp blending brush. Ooh, you look kind of white and silver. I don't know. Oh my god, I'm scared. I'm gonna put this like right over top of that pinky orange shade and kind of cut it without really actually cutting it, and then blending over top of it. Yeah, I'm cool with it. Okay, I'll do that on the other side as well. It doesn't always have to be like too much or extra. At first, when I saw that there weren't any super deep shades in this pastel palette, which clearly makes sense, but not to my brain apparently. I'm gonna use this new Milani Stay Put 17-hour wear liquid eyeliner. This is the shade Matte Black. Oh, and it's got a felt tip liner. Time to roll up my sleeves. So this does dry out a little bit, but it does go a pretty long time. And I will say it has a lot of control that you don't see in a lot of felt tip liners. So I appreciate that. I guess I don't like felt tip when it's in a pen, but when it's in like a thing like this, I guess it's like fine. I want a really strong swoopy wing, like a really strong swoopy statement wing. Yeah, I feel like that's a good wing. So my initial verdict on this is that I really like it a lot. It looks pretty good. It feels okay on my eye. Hopefully it's not like one that starts cracking midday, but on initial application, it looks pretty black enough. Some eyeliners aren't that black and they say that they're super black and they're not, or they're like reflective. I think it's the fact that it's matte. So I really like this a lot, like I said, 4 or 5 times. Moving on to my mascara, I'm gonna use this Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara. This used to be my favorite mascara and I haven't used it in a while and I've really wanted to. So I'm just using this as a primer for the fake lashes. This actually looks really nice. I think it makes my lashes look pretty okay. Although my lashes never look great. I have very short lashes, so it's always good to find a mascara that can do what you need it to do, and this is definitely one of those mascaras. So now I'm going to jump off camera and do my fake eyelashes, and then after that I'm going to proceed to do my face makeup. But before I do my eyelashes, I just wanted to show you which ones I was using. I got these Eyeliner definition eyelashes from Ulta and I'm excited to use them. I'm just going to be using the lash glue that I always use. I use the Duo Lash Glue. I think that this is the best one. So I'm just going to be applying these two products off camera, and then I will be right back to do my face makeup.
Okay, this was not my plan initially, but look at those freaking crisscross fibers. Look at that. That is some crisscross applesauce. Dang.
I just went downstairs to get some more coffee. I don't know why, but like my energy seems to be like dipping. So I like went and got some coffee and had some blackberries. So if you see any like black specks in my teeth, that is the reason why. So my eyebrows are looking pretty strong. I did want to tell you what I was using on them. I am using still a drugstore product. It's the e.l.f. dark brown eyebrow pencil, and it just looks like this. It's kind of like the Benefit Precisely in my brow, just a little bit. I don't know. After using that, there's definitely a difference going back to this one, but for the price tag, it definitely is a good alternative for that product. It just is not the same, and I think I was saying it was like kind of the same, and it's really not the same. So I wanted to clarify that. So moving on to the face, I'm using the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. A few months ago, I tried the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty. I had been looking for it for a super long time, and I was able to try it out in a previous video. If I can, I will link it up above. I don't know if I can, but I will definitely try, or I'll link it down below. But this is the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, and I'm excited that it is luminous because I have very dry skin, and I'm always looking for something to give my skin a little bit more life. So I'm actually going to be using this on its own. I'm not going to be using any other primers, which I know sounds like what's the big deal, but I'm someone that really likes to build up my primers, so it's going to be a little bit different not doing that. So just like digging into this, I like to rough it up a little bit just so that I can apply it. Oh, that's like yellowy. Oh, okay, well, I don't know. It's definitely thick. It's definitely that putty like consistency like the other one is. I don't know, I like it though. My skin doesn't feel like super moisturized, so if you were looking for something that was going to give your skin some moisture, this definitely is not the product. I didn't think it would, so I did prep my skin using my moisturizer, which is what I usually do before I do my makeup anyway. Just letting you know this is not going to give you any like moisture. I feel like I use a lot of it though, but I like a nice strong base for my makeup to sit on, and I feel like I know the texture, like the perfect texture on my skin, like by feeling my skin, which is going to be the best grip and hold. Making sure to get under my eyes too, because I don't want there to be any like creasing there, and I also kind of want it to be brighter under there. So now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to be mixing two foundations together today. I'm going to use the Loreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation and the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation. Mixing these two together. My skin tone's been like way off. I don't know what it is. Probably that I have not been out in the sun, even though I'm not really like out in the sun in the summer either, so I don't know. I've been trying to use a little less foundation. So far, I really like the way that this primer is gripping onto the foundation, but I will say that I don't really like the mix of the two foundations together. It's just not my like ideal shade. Maybe that will change when I put on my concealer, which I'm gonna do now. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Caramel. So I wanted to mention that I really do like the way that this looks. I don't think I've ever seen my makeup look like this without layering a few primers over top. So I think that it's really cool that I'm kind of like skipping all of the steps that I would normally put in with just using this so far. We'll see how it holds up, but for right now we're gonna move along. So today I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I've missed this so much, and the smell just smells so good. Such a good smell. And I'm just going to blend around my face. Today I'm using the e.l.f. blush in the shade Berry Mary. I'm using using the Colourpop Supershock highlight in the shade Flexitarian, and I understand how extra all of this looks because it is very extra. I feel like this is like a pastel alien kind of look in my head. I don't know, like a pastel glam alien. I'm gonna tap that more on the brow instead of like dragging it so that it just is a little bit more diffused. And then I'm gonna tap over top of this now that everything's like blended out to where it's gonna be, because it's always important to blend. To set my face, I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm gonna let this set down for just a minute, and then I'm gonna move right back onto my eyes. Ugh. So going back into the eyes, I'm gonna take this eyeliner from NYX, and I'm going to tightline under my eyes to make it a little bit more pastel and a little bit more funky. I'm so excited about this. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. Already I can tell that's gonna be so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna turn some music on and get into the like flow zone. I'm gonna take this Japanesque 346 brush, and I'm going to take the shade Happy Hour, which is this really pretty pink shade, and I'm going to drag it along the lower lash line. So what I'm gonna do is put the Rainbow Iridescent one, Disco Ball, I believe it's called. Oh, sorry, Disco Queen. I'm gonna take a very small brush and dip this in the back and put it in my inner corner to make it, oop, don't like that. Don't like that. There's something on there. Nope. Okay, well, maybe not that brush. Okay, this one that I definitely know will be fine to dip into this. That could have been a disaster. So I'm going to put this on my inner corner. Might need a little bit more. Where did I put that quickly? Oh, behind my mirror. My boyfriend says I do that all the time, which I didn't realize that I do it, and now I can't stop noticing. I just did it again. I put things behind other things. Why? I don't know. I don't hate it. Yeah, I like it. Now I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Mega Length Mascara and apply this to my lower lash line very lightly. And I actually think that since this look is the way that it is, I'm actually gonna do something different. I'm going to take the Essence Get Big Lashes. This is a very ambitious attempt. I just wanna make them like, I don't know, more like sculpted. This has been down here the whole time like, I don't like it. Actually, I quite hate it. I just need to like comb them out or something. I cannot tell if I'm making it better or worse. I hate this. Where is a brush? Where is a brush? This is the stuff you don't see. I'm like having a breakdown. I'm taking the shade Peacocking again. I'm gonna take a break. I'm like clearly having a moment, and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna fill in my lips now. I'm gonna use the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Moonwalk, and I'm gonna fill them in with the Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Beeper. Okay, so just kidding, that shade is way too light. I'm gonna use the same lip liner in the shade Club Hopper. I don't know, like real quick before I jump off camera, this is like an aesthetic I've wanted my entire life. Like I feel like I'm living a dream right now, like a cotton candy, Wonderland, princess, sleepover, tea party. My ADD was clearly showing. I thought about the sleepover scene from The Princess Diaries. I don't know, but like this feels like a like breakfast at Vicky's moment. All right, well I gotta take some pictures before I finish getting ready. Alright, so here's my completed look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I feel like I look like a pastel dream and I'm so happy about it. I feel like I'm living a My Little Pony fantasy even though I've never watched My Little Pony, so do with that information what you will. I feel like this is just like my pastel dream, like especially with my opal earrings and my like opal necklace. I don't know, like I don't know, I like it. Oh, also this bangle came with this It brushes for Ulta foundation brush that I used today. I thought that that was pretty cool. And it's the same color as my other Alex and Ani, so it fits really nicely into my collection, so I was really happy about that. So I wanted to give my final thoughts on everything that I tried out today, starting with the Milani Gilded Pastel Palette. I thought that this palette was really cute. Some of the shades did have a little bit of issues with fallout, not like really badly, especially when I was dragging it on my lower lash line. It definitely could have had a lot more fallout. It does just kick up a lot in the pan, so it doesn't really fall on your face, it just really kicks up in the pan. That being said, I think that this might be one of the better lower end pastel, like colorful palettes. I kind of want to try out the other ones that they have from this range. I was talking to my boyfriend about how I wanted the other palette. He was like, we've got green at home. And I was like, what kind of monster are you? We have green at home. You know how your parents would say like, we've got food at home, we've got green at home. Anyway, the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadows, I thought that these were so pretty. I have two other ones that I got and I actually ordered a blue one because I had swatched these and I thought that they were so pretty, and I thought that for the price, these are $5 each, which the Stila ones are like $24 each, so them being $5 each I think is a really great steal. I actually like these a little bit better than I like the Stila ones, which is kind of odd. I think that the Stila ones kind of irritate my eyes a little bit, and this didn't give my eyes any irritation at all, so I thought that that was really great. So I can't wait to try out the other colors that I got in that range. The Milani Stay Put 17-hour wear liquid liner, I thought that this was really great too. I'm really liking more matte liners lately just because I feel like if I like move my eyes back and forth, if it's not matte, then I don't know, it looks reflective and I don't really like it, like a mirror like back and forth. I don't really like that look for me, so I'm starting to gear towards more matte eyeliner, so I like that one a lot, so I'll keep using that one. I do think that the felt tip was really easy to use. It's got the benefits of both like a felt tip pen and like my e.l.f. liquid liner that I normally use, so I feel like this is like a all-around winner. The e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, I thought that this was great as well. It combined like 4 steps that I already use in my makeup application into one step, and I thought that that was really great. I will add the price somewhere in this video of how much it was, but I do know that it was very affordable, so I'm really happy about this product, that it worked. But that's all that I have for this video today. If you enjoyed this one, let me know down below by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel, and hitting that notification bell down below so that you never miss an upload from me. But till the next time, stay kind, keep creating, take care of you, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.